Hello, friends, welcome to our series India After Independence. Other early political developments and opposition parties. One of the most important parties that emerged was Socialist Party, which was born in 1934 as Congress Socialist Party as a part of Congress. But with its own constitution and ideology, many of its leaders were of tall stature like Acharya Narendra Dev, Prakash Narayan, Achyut Patwardhan, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, S.M. Joshi, etc. Due to ideological differences, its members even didn't participate in Constituent Assembly and also opposed partition. It parted ways with Congress in 1948 after Congress put precondition that its no member will be part of any other party which has a separate constitution and its difference with Congress. Leaders whom it wanted to have a definite program and ideological commitment to socialism. However, it could not achieve great political success immediately after independence as Congress herself pursued socialist agenda and socialists remained opposed to whatever Congress did. Another dissident group from Congress led by J.P. Kriplani formed Kisan Mazdoor Praja Party claiming to be Gandhian. T. Prakasam was another eminent leader of the party. However, party didn't fare well in elections. It merged with Socialist Party after first general elections to form a new party, Praja Socialist Party. But it couldn't remain cohesive and was marred by ideological difference, and many of its leaders gradually left, renounced politics, or were expelled. Jayaprakash left in 1954 to focus on Bhudan and other constructive activities. In 1957, he even declared that party democracy is not suitable for India and instead there should be partyless democracy in India. T. Prakasham, Ashok Mehta etc. also defected to Congress. The party virtually lost any significance soon as its electoral performance remained poor. Lohia formed Socialist Party and took a militant approach and resorted to strikes, agitations, civil disobedience, etc., and had an anti-Congress, anti-Nehru agenda. Many agendas were immediate substitution of English with Hindi and 60% reservation for women, SCs, ST, and other backward sections. It again merged with PSP and subsequently lost its identity. That is Praja Socialist Party. Next, Communist Party of India was also a part of Congress since 1934, but later parted ways in 1945 and had remarkable growth a few years before. It had an advantage in terms of party organization as it had a very strong disciplined cadre and presence at ground level among peasants, workers, etc. Earlier, it supported Indian cause, but later, under Soviet influence, declared Indian independence as a lie. ये आज़ादी झूठी है declared Congress as a party of feudalist constitution as a charter of slavery and they launched an armed struggle. It decided to continue the struggle in Telangana against Nizam, which had been going since 1946 and even directed it against Indian government. It also tried to call a railway strike in 1949 and a host of other terrorist activities, and as a result of which it was also banned for some time. It soon declared that masses are not ready for revolution and decided to participate in electoral politics, where it performed well and emerged as largest opposition party in first general elections. It emerged as a force to reckon with in Bengal, Kerala, and Andhra, and even formed the first democratically elected communist government in the world. When it won elections of Kerala Assembly in 1957, and by this time had also recognized independence of India. It took it too like socialists suffered from internal feud over its future approach in India. Differences merged sharply during Chinese attack in 1962. Russia-China differences. China further fueled differences when it gave an international call to CPI members to split from those supporting Soviet line. It finally got split in 1964 into CPI and Marxist CPM. CPM was more radical in its approach and envisaged an armed revolution at suitable future time. Until then, work under constitutional framework. Both formed government in Kerala, Tripura, and Bengal at times. The party failed to appreciate the nature of Indian nationalism fully and its internal organization, which was bureaucratic and secretive, made it unsuitable for working in a democratic setup. CPM formed government in Bengal in coalition with Bengal Congress under leadership of Jyoti Basu, and it created rift in leadership. A faction of party, especially younger cadre influenced by the ongoing cultural revolution in China, accused party of betraying the revolution and instead asked to go for armed insurrection to alleviate the sufferings of poor peasantry and later spreading to whole country. Starting was made from Naxalbari area of West Bengal in which a peasant uprising was launched. As a result, CPM leadership expelled the revolutionaries, accusing them of spreading left-wing adventurism. These breakaway faction came to be known as Naxalites. It also attracted middle-class intelligentsia and college youth. CPM Leninist was formed in 1969 under leadership of Charu Mazumdar, and it called Indian democracy a sham and instead launched guerrilla attacks on Chinese model, and they even declared Chinese President Mao Zedong as their chairman as well and received political and ideological support also from China. The attempt was made with repression from Indian government, and as a result the movement was largely suppressed and Maoists were divided into various splinter groups. Decline of Cultural Revolution in China and change in leadership in China also led to their further decline. Thank you.